mẹ́jọ òwúrọ̀ ti lù.
From Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The time is 8 a.m.
Heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Oh, oh. Make me a radio, turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. Sing along to my stereo.
We are the real home of entertainment. Melody FM 100.7 Ibadan.
100.7
Melody
100.7.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM.
Reset one of your presets for your hit music now. 100.7.
Melody FM 100.7.
Newest radio station is 100.7. What's the big difference? We play anything like this. And this. And even this. A bigger variety with the biggest music library. 100.7. We play anything.
Let's do it. Another time to say good morning. Beautiful morning and a beautiful day in the city of Ibadan. Of course, it feels good to be here again this morning. It is Melody Sunrise on Melody 100.7 FM. It is an awesome morning, the very last Thursday, 10th Thursday, the very last one in the month of October. I mean, hasn't He been good to us? I'm talking about God in heaven. Hasn't He been good? He's been so good, so awesome. We started the year just like yesterday. We started the month just like a few seconds ago. And now we are almost on the last day of the month. Tomorrow, we'll be telling you, God. Thank you so much, God in heaven. We appreciate the love you've given us. Yes, we appreciate. So good morning. Thank you so much as well for always tuning in. Of course, making this dial your preferred dial. Melody 100.7 FM. And it feels good you're joining us again this morning on this beautiful radio station. Melody Sunrise is the name of the show where we take you breakfast. We serve you breakfast, hot, fresh, and spicy. On behalf of the team here, my name is Pretty. You call me the finest, the nature's finest, and it feels good to be here. You know how we do it on the morning. Every morning like this, we bring you inspiration, we inspire you, we motivate you, bring you the best of sounds. And of course, we bring newspaper headlines. In a jiffy, sports comes through right after that at 8:30. We'll get to the assembly this morning. What are we looking at in the assembly? Plenty of things. The Timmy Praise Silva story about coup. Refuting the claims or the allegations. But they are saying, yes, it was true. They raided our homes in Abuja and Bayelsa. So if they said it was not true, how come they are confirming the one that happened about the raid? We'll talk about that and so many other things politically and much more in Nigeria. At the other side, we celebrate those celebrating today on the Melody Surprise segment, and we wrap up the show a few moments before 10 o'clock. So good morning and welcome this morning. This morning is another morning to be grateful to God. To be grateful. Because one thing is, I've told you about being gratitude. Several times I've told you about how being gratitude brings you so many good things in your life. You might not know that when you're showing gratitude, you are requesting for more stylishly. So whether you are showing gratitude to God or to human, You need to know that gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and of course, create a vision for tomorrow. And one thing I want to tell you, if the only prayer you ever said in your entire life is thank you, it will be enough. So learn to say thank you. Learn to say thank you. To God, to human, to people who have done you good, learn to say thank you. That is what I want you to go on with this morning as our inspiration and motivation this morning. Thank you. Good morning, and let me say thank you to you. You know, we always say that a lot. I'll say thank you to God, then I'll say thank you to you. So here is Dido helping me to confirm the song and reiterate it, and confirm the statement and reiterate the statement. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the show. Good morning. The finest is here.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I drank too much last night, got bills to pay. My head just feels in pain. I missed the bus and there'll be hell today. I'm late for work again, and even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last the day. And then you call me, and it's not so bad. It's not so bad. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. No, just to be with you is having the best day of my life. Push the door, I'm home at last, and I'm soaking through and through. And then you handed me a towel, and all I see is you. And even if my house falls down now, I wouldn't have a clue, because you're near me. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And just to be with you is having the best day of my life. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And just to be with you is having the best day of my life.
Most definitely want to thank you for being the best part of my life. That's what the song is saying. And I'm also thanking you for being best part of Melody FM. Every time we are here, remembering that you're there gives us a great sense of responsibility and a great sense of gratitude as well. So we say thank you, and thank you. A beautiful song right there. Of course, let me quickly tell you what the weather predictions for major cities in Nigeria is going to be looking like today, the 30th day of 10th month of the year 2025. In Ibadan today, the weather is going to be looking cloudy. That's much of what we have. At a point, it's going to bring some sunny situation, but majority will be cloudy with the precipitation at 10%. The humidity will be around 95%, while the wind will be moving at 3 km per hour. For the temperature in Ibadan, the least we can get today is 23 Celsius, 23 degrees Celsius, and the highest it can go will be 28 degrees Celsius. It will not go much more than that for the city of IB. For Lagos, the city of aquatic excellence, is mostly a cloudy situation with the precipitation at 10% and the wind moving at 5 km per hour. Then likely for us to have rain in Lagos today, around 2 p.m., there's likelihood of rain there today. And the temperature, the least for Lagos today will be 25 degrees Celsius, and the highest we can have for Lagos today will be 30 degrees Celsius. It means Lagos is going to be hot. For the nation's capital, Abuja, today is going to be witnessing a cloudy weather situation there with the temperature ranging between 24 and 28 degrees Celsius. That's how Abuja is going to be looking like today. And from Abuja, let me take you to the city of Ungwari, as I like to call it, the city of Owerri. Someone called me and said, what is Ungwari that I always say? Ungwari is enjoyment. And you can get that in Owerri so much. If you've stayed in Owerri before, you will know. Ebu Road. My people at Ebu Road. Cloudy weather situation is what you will get for the city of Ungwari, Owerri today. Temperature is going to be ranging between 24 and 28 degrees Celsius. And around 2 p.m. as well, there's likelihood of rain coming down on that city of Owerri. For the city of Port Harcourt, the Garden City, it's looking cloudy already. Looks like it's going to rain. And the rain might come down in the next 2-3 hours in the city of Port Harcourt. And the least temperature they will have there today is 24 degrees Celsius. And the highest they can have today in Port Harcourt is 28 degrees Celsius. In Kano today, it's mostly cloudy situation. And the temperature is going to be ranging between 23 and 27 degrees Celsius. Wherever you find yourself, you try as much as possible to be a good Nigerian. From here, we wish you the very best of this beautiful day. All right, let's take you to the newspaper headline segment now. This morning, I got me in the Punch newspaper, the Vanguard newspaper, the Guardian newspaper, the Daily Post newspaper, as well as the Daily Trust newspaper. I'll be looking through them one after the other for you this morning. And let's begin with the Punch newspaper as always. And of course, the banner headline this morning on the Punch newspaper, it says, it's still talking about the coup controversy. It's still lingering. Coup controversy, military tracks 55 billion naira in NDDC. I say, we've not heard the last. A coup, we've not heard of the last. We'll hear a whole lot concerning this. Coup controversy. Military tracks 45 billion naira in NDDC. That's the banner headline of the Punch this morning. From the Punch newspaper, I move you to, I'm still on the Punch. From the banner headline to the nameplate, you have Tinubu evokes pardon for Saud Asanda, 140 high-profile inmates. Senate screening CDS eyes a foreign partnership to crush insurgency. NDLEA files forfeiture case against Pretty Miles Club over drug party. And you have a board warns Nigerians against fake paramilitary recruitment messages. How new explainer how new tax laws affect Nigerians abroad. You want to know? You can check that out. And this is still from the Punch. Pastor rearranged for touching minor's breast. Pastor indeed. 5 suspected illegal private Anambra security operatives nabbed. Is another story on the Punch. And you have female suspect arrested in Anambra, 24 million naira kidnap. Drug party, NDLEA files forfeiture case against Pretty Mike's Club. Driver hospitalized as trucks collision grounds Lagos Ibadan Expressway traffic. I was in it. I told you about it yesterday. I almost missed Politics of Melody yesterday. Man, I had to take a bike on the expressway yesterday. Something ordinarily I would not do. But because I didn't want to miss my show, I had to do that. That's some of the risk we take for this job that we do. Okay, so thank God eventually the road was cleared later in the afternoon. Manufacturers record fragile growth as credit drops 7.72 trillion naira. Dangote Cement promotes youth empowerment through sports education. And still from the Punch, you have this one. Court orders forfeiture of $49,700 found in INEC ex-Rex home. Wow. And place Southwest development above party politics. Afenifere urges governors. Ekiti Okwebolo predicts easy victory for Oyebanji. 37 SDP state chairman backs Gabam's expulsion, alleged 1 billion naira fraud. And Anambra election, APC unveils management council is another story right there. Before I leave the Punch, you have Maresca slams Delab's foolish red card in Chelsea's EFL Cup win. That boy was foolish, wallahi. We'll talk about that in a jiffy when we get to sport. All right, so those are the major headlines on today's Punch newspaper. And from the Punch, let me pick the Vanguard newspaper now. And on the banner headline this morning of the Vanguard newspaper, you have this one: how to fix Nigeria's security challenges. Service chiefs. How? Okay, we get to know it. They told the Senate yesterday before they were confirmed. Reps approve Tinubu's request to borrow $2.35 billion, issue $500 million for sovereign sukuk. This borrow, you know, we are just borrowing up and down. Borrow. Okay, now. Demolition displays Worosheki residents sell off belongings for peanuts. Demolition displays Worosheki residents sell off belongings for peanuts. God help us. When you have a house and the next thing you're seeing, machines bringing them down. Gagam. It can be heartbreaking. Ndokwa Ukwani, NPN faults Ned Nwoko over Igbo claim. All right, and you have NCDCFIB releases shortlist, sets date for recruitment CBT across, and FU Lafia appoints new vice chancellor. That's FU Lafia, Federal University Lafia, that's what we mean. And you have FG firm seal $400 million deal to strengthen Nigeria's seed production. Nigeria's UK agency moved to ramp up Nigeria's export to UK. Dollar to Naira exchange rate for today, 30th October. You want to know how much? Go check it out. Reps approved Tinubu's request to borrow $2.3 billion. And still from the Vanguard, I'm taking all of these headlines. You have Sule Lamido could be punished if he sues PDP. This is according to Bode George. And you have Okwebolo dismantling Obaseki's development structure. PDP violence during Anambra Guba will be met with strong response. And this is according to Ribadu. Former Kwara lawmakers Sahid Kokwola dumps APC for PDP. All right, these are the major headlines on today's Vanguard newspaper. And from the Vanguard, I move you straight now to the Daily Post newspaper. And for the Daily Post newspaper, these are the headlines there. The banner headline on the Daily Post newspaper says, insecurity, Christians, Muslims attacked, but Nigeria is safe. Information Minister Idris, insecurity, Christians, Muslims attacked, but Nigeria is safe. Confusion over reports of Governor Ododo bounced at NAS during service chief's confirmation. RCCG pastor, lawyer, rearraigned for allegedly molesting 14-year-old girl in Lagos. Kano government dismisses Wole Soyinka Center report alleging violation of press freedom. And you have Southwest governors, Afenifere leaders called for unity, economic development. Man remanded in prison for allegedly killing father over marriage. Okay, these are some other headlines you see out there on the Daily Post. Osun APC, Jusen trade blame over judiciary crisis. ADC youths reject Governor Kefa's defection move, and you have PDP will emerge stronger, united after convention. Nasarawa chairman talking there. And court criticizes INEC over Action Alliance crisis dismisses Udeze's joinder application. 2027 NNPP Southwest PRO resigns from party. We need our money back. SDP state chairman asks EFCC police to investigate Gabam. All right. And before I drop the Daily Post, there's this business story. NNPCL gives fresh update on Port Harcourt, Warri, Kaduna refineries. World Bank forecasts commodity prices 6-year slip in 2026. And these are headlines from the business pages of the paper this morning. Kano government, you have this one, failure to arrest, prosecute bandits, leading to more attacks. Amnesty International on mosque invasion. And the president can't take back pardon. This is according to a lawyer. Prioritize governance over party loyalty, Afenifere to Southwest leaders. And before I drop the Daily Post, police arrest armed robbers in Kano, recover Air Force's officer's car stolen from Abuja. And police arrest 6 suspected armed robbers in Ogun. After Lagos operation, Kaduna Islamic scholars petition government over alleged blasphemy claims. And Ibadan fake spiritualist loses houses, exotic cars, 1.1 million naira to his victim. EFCC arraigns vessel, 3 suspects over theft of 25 million liters of petrol in Lagos. And these are the major headlines on the Daily Post newspaper for this beautiful morning. As I leave the Daily Post now, let me quickly take you to the next paper before me here. And the next paper is the Guardian newspaper this morning. All right, so taking you to the Guardian newspaper now, these are the headlines in today's Guardian newspaper. The banner headline says, Tinubu reviews clemency list, drops high-risk offenders, orders Secretariat's relocation. And you have 170 foreigners seek Nigerian citizenship as FG tightens screening. Power tussle rocks APC as leaders split over Mutuang's defection. And this one is coming from Plateau State. And FG backtracks on pardon as Nigerians question due process. Service chiefs unveil ambitions, plans at Senate confirmation. Excuse me. Kano Assembly demands cancellation of customs schooled recruitment exercise. And another story here, KEDCO to begin mass metering under $250 million World Bank scheme. And when we say KEDCO, we're talking about Kano Electricity Distribution Company. Ogun government commits to economic development through road projects. Center to honor Makinde Zulum for supporting press freedom. And over 250,000 women registered for Empower Her Financial Literacy Program. Southwest governors, monarchs converge on Ondo, chart new path for region. And this one, Gombe Moore's school censors to address educational problems. Before I leave the Guardian, you have a 17-year-old arrested over alleged sexual assault at Rivers Football Academy. And NDLEA arrests 45,853 suspects, secures 9,263 convictions in 30 months. Customs launches task force to remove multiple checkpoints on Seme Lagos corridor. FRSC takes Ogun motorists. FRSC tasks Ogun motorists on safe driving during Ember Month, and EFCC returns forfeited assets to fraud victim in Ibadan. Hoodlums attack operatives, fail to free arrested drug kingpin in Rivers State. Okay, and pastor rearranged over alleged indecent treatment of minor. Ogunshoki police probe alleged death of two kids during dislodgement. So these are the major headlines on the Guardian newspaper. And this is where we drop the newspaper headline segment of the show this morning. Okay? All right. So thanks for listening. Go grab yourself some papers and get informed. Yes, get informed so you don't get deformed. It's very, very important. All right. So we give you some of the headlines this morning. For details, you can go grab some of the papers or go online and read out some of these stories on these papers this morning. Let's have a breather now. At the other side of it, we'll be taking you through sport. After sport, is going to be People's Assembly. Now, in the assembly this morning, so many things we're going to be looking at. You know how we do it every Thursday in the assembly? We look at diverse issues from here, from there, from everywhere. And analysts should be joining me in the house. We'll be looking at this together. And you also will call in and tell us about some of the, you have your reactions concerning some of the things we'll be discussing this morning. So many things we'll be looking at one after the other. All right, keep it locked right here. Don't move a muscle. Let's go to the deck right now and drop this one from Toddy. And it calls it Fall. This beautiful morning, 30th day of October 2025. The finest is still here. Sports come through in a jiffy.
If you ever leave, I'm suicidal, yeah. Need you closer, hold me through the night, oh yeah. All I wish is we could root it out, oh yeah. Told you all my problems, now you know who I am. If you ever leave, I'll do it twice, oh yeah. Ain't no holding back, baby, show me your fears. If you ever leave, I'll do it twice, oh yeah. Need you closer, girl, I'm going blind, oh yeah. I get goosebumps all over my body. You don't think I don't search it. Child, don't make you for me. Only my matrimony, what you juggle down? Only my matrimony. Only my matrimony. Only my matrimony. When I expect for the club, they did you. They did bad to the flow. She be the dance for the table, but now she the dance for the flow. Yeah, better go Joe. 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 Eyes on the floor. Give me your love. I need some more. Better go Joe. I need some more. Give me your love. If you ever leave, I'm suicidal. Oh yeah. Need you closer, hold me through the night. Oh yeah. All I wish is we could root it out. Oh yeah. Told you all my problems, now you know who I am. If you ever leave, I'll do it twice. Oh yeah. Ain't no holding back, baby, show me your fears. If you ever leave, I'll do it twice. Oh yeah. Need you closer, girl, I'm going blind. Oh yeah. I get goosebumps all over my body. You don't think I don't search it. Child, don't make you for me. Only my matrimony, what you juggle down? Only my matrimony. Only my matrimony. Only my matrimony. When I expect for the club, they did you. They did bad to the flow. She be the dance for the table, but now she the dance for the flow. Yeah, better go Joe. 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 Eyes on the floor. Give me your love. I need some more. Better go Joe. I need some more. Give me your love. If you ever leave, I'm suicidal, yeah. Need you closer, hold me through the night, oh yeah. All I wish is we could root it out, oh yeah. Told you all my problems, now you know who I am. Now you know why. Now you know why. Now you know why.
100.7. 100.7. 100.7. 100.7.
Melody.
100.7.
It's a smart pullback. It's Cano. It wasn't enough to call. I think it is wasn't enough to call. Looking at third from deep in now. It's a smashing ball. It's Martins.
Josie, Yobo, good ball.
And it's Christophe.
Simcoe Odesi.
Sensational. What a wonderful finish. That is the most embarrassing own goal. Oh, what a goal. That's something out of nothing. He struck it sweetly. And does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybook stuff.
That's right, it is time for sport now. We call it Sport O'Clock right here on Melody 100.7 FM. The finest you see here. And Daniel Adeyemi joins in now as we look through the sporting happenings together this morning. Daniel, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, finest. A beautiful morning from this side to our listeners and, of course, our viewers out there too.
Most definitely. Let's begin. Before we go to football, let's begin with boxing. Where boxers are scheduled to compete at the Go TV Boxing Night 34. Where the thing is going far. 34th edition now. Of course, is happening very, very soon. That will be on December 26th. It's always happening on Boxing Day. They have all signed contracts. The contract was signed yesterday for the about time. Of course, marking a key step in preparations for the year-ending event. I don't know if Daniel has ever experienced it before.
No, I've never been, but it's always in the news.
Maybe this year you go there and go and cover it for us.
I don't think I'm actually a very big fan of boxing.
We don't need to be fan.
If I'm there and I'm covering it and I'm sleeping.
You are sleeping.
Because I won't find it interesting.
Well, now say bring your report now. Then you tell us
it's a very good sport. Boxing is good. You have to give it to Go TV. 31st edition, I guess.
34th, yes.
34th edition.
Every Boxing Day, it happens.
Consistency right there. And of course, I'm always very, particular about not just celebrating it, making it like some festival or some things that must be done based on, the occasion or the what's happening in town, being on Boxing Day, just to mark the event or mark the occasion. We should always be concerned about, getting a result from it. That's the most and should be the sole aim of any, event like that in the nation.
Yeah.
Because we talk about Anthony Joshua, we boast of the likes of Ajagba and all of that. We want more. We want guys, of course, rising through that kind of platform and going all the way to the top of the world. So we're looking forward to it.
Okay, looking forward to it. Okay, let's go to football now and let's talk about how things always change when it comes to management of football. Because the governor of Benue State, of course, we're talking about Reverend Father Hyacinth Alia, yesterday approved an interim management team to take over Lobby Stars of that's the club that is owned by the state. Of course, a former team manager of the club, Mr. Simon Teve Ikia, has been appointed as the chairman. And immediately, the board took over. They took over. So there are different committees there. Sometimes I don't understand. When you take up some people, you bring some people in, and you now bring plenty people on board. Plenty of them. Chairman, vice chairman, committee members, and all of them. I don't know. What do we even do differently every time? Because this is a practice in Nigeria. It was a Kwara United that happened to Sunshine Star earlier, and now it's Benue State.
We've been crying to the, all the state-owned and, of course, football clubs right there that they should please leave these football clubs to the people to manage. They have stakeholders in the community, stakeholders in the state, in every environment that can actually pull, muzzle together to take over the affairs of the football club. It's clear in Nigeria that the government is not interested in sports. The only time you see them rally around sports is when something is looming, and that is election. That's the only time they feel like, oh, let's do this. We also capture people from there and all of that. They are not interested in it. They don't know what it's capable of doing. They don't know what revenue they will get from it. They don't even know how the business of football or sport in general is done. And that is why every now and then they are just doing troubleshooting, taking this house, bringing this in.
Majority of them are politicians.
Majority of the guys coming in are politicians. That's why when they come in, they come with troop. They come in with their own people. They say, what is there? We will run it. Is it not to put money here and there? No. So we have a bunch of people in different sports sectors who are not educated about the modern way of running sports. There's a olden days way of doing it where they still feel like it's about putting money here. There's the modern way of running it, and that is why we are still behind in every area, not just in football. So when you look at the situation happening in Lobby Stars now, you look at people they are bringing in. You should ask yourself, why are these people coming in? What are they? What's the plan? The people you sent out, what was the achievement? The people coming in, what's the plan? It's just a bunch of angry guys at the top trying to just change something. Say, oh yeah, you guys go and take over. Don't worry, we'll look into details later. Just go in there. And they go in with their loads. You see them start changing things and all of that. Eventually, it will affect the result on the field. Not like there has been a result on the field for Lobby Stars in the first place. So it's a sad one that in this day and age, we still do things anyhow. People are running after information every now and then. In fact, information is everywhere now.
Yeah.
But we ignore information. We just keep doing things anyhow. And yet we want to be comparing ourselves to the like of South Africa, Morocco, and are doing great. It's a shame. We saw what happened with the best team in Nigeria at the CAF Champions League preliminary stage. We see how they were destroyed. You see how they are destroyed. And that's the face of the MPFL. Let alone, and that's the and that's even a private owned club right there that we are still saying, wow, they are trying, they are doing well there. Let alone a state owned club that today this one is in, someone offends somebody, they put a call through to the governor and like, okay, they are not pleased with you, you are out of the door. So there is no any allegations or no any something as regards why the ones going out are going. The ones coming in, we don't know what they are coming in with, but it will just be garbage in, garbage out. The same result is what they will get eventually.
God have mercy. Okay, let's begin to move a little bit away from that and move towards Euro little by little. And former Fenerbahce player, his name is Serhat Hakim, has actually opined that look, nobody as great as Victor Osimhen has ever played in the Turkish league. That Victor Osimhen is the greatest player to ever play in the Turkish Super League.
No, let's be calming down.
Before they will let this enter this voice.
Let's be calming down. Turkish league is one of the very, very top leagues in Europe. It might not be among the top 5, but it's still one of the leagues at the top. That place is just not. I will say one of the things that kill the Turkish league is the way they are unsportsmanlike behavior. Let me put it that way. They are always very violent. They are always very tough place to go. Remember the incident with Liverpool years back. So it's one of the reasons that actually caught them back, because we've seen a lot of great players go to the Turkish league. The Wesley Sneijder, the Drogba, all of them, Samuel Eto'o, all played in the Turkish league. So we've seen some great players play in the Turkish league. But why we are saying Osimhen as maybe the greatest now is because it's one of our own, and the media coverage now is even better. Then,
but the guy is saying this is not from here now.
No, I'm saying why. The support, the media support for Victor Osimhen. The guy is saying it is not from here, but at the same time, you can't deny the fact that when Nigerians rally around people, we have a very massive number on the social media. When Nigerians start shouting people from every corner of the world, you will be forced to accept that person. That's the same way as when they want to put people down. You'll be forced to join them too. You won't even say what he has done. Nigerians are pulling you down, you are down, because over 250 million people have the power to do that. So for me, I think they should just let the guy breathe. Is the second season in his in the league, and he's done well in the first season. He's not doing bad in the second season as well, but he still has a long way to go before we can be calling him the GOAT in the Turkish league.
Okay, all right. Bankole Olokere says I feel so pained. He said I'm in severe pain that we're trash. We were beating blue, black, blue, purple, and every other color. In fact, we were beaten like criminals who stole a goat in the market. That's what Bankole Olokere said.
Well, it's only 2-0 now. I mean, it's only Flamingos. I was thinking Aweruru.
No, which Aweruru? I'm talking about Flamingos.
The Flamingos, yeah. I mean,
he said if you feel pain, he's still feeling severe pain, like.
It should be pained. It should
like
be.
Fayoshi said, I'm in severe pain.
I mean, it should be pained. It should be pained. And that's the voice of a manager that actually maybe had prepared very well before going into the tournament. But I mean, they had it coming for them. The first game was a defeat. The second game was a defeat. They had to pick and win in the last game against a team that actually was the scapegoat.
This is a team that played 11 games prior to the competition. They only lost one.
That's one thing about African football.
And they were scoring goals anyhow.
Exactly
only to
why,
get to the main competition.
Exactly why I fear for the Super Falcons.
Wow.
You see, the African football
Super
for the
Falcons
women,
or Super Eagles?
The Super Falcons.
Okay.
Because it's the same way they are beating everywhere in Africa now. You'll see them go to the World Cup now and they will be trashed. Now, the Flamingos, their dominance was in Africa as well. We saw the way they were winning, but they were at Lagos Salami Stadium as well. They did the same thing. So, not like...
Look, it was The four corners that came to Lagos Salami.
The four corners.
Yes.
Okay, the Flamingos,
Yes.
the under 17.
Under 17 are the
Okay,
Flamingos.
no. So in my own opinion, I think why he's disappointed is because maybe he feel they have more in store to give than they actually gave. But in my own opinion, I feel like it was justice. It was clear. It wasn't a narrow win. Not like he lost the first game by 1-0, lost the second one by 1-0, and then lost the one that sent him out of the tournament by 1-0. No, every of the defeat was clear. They were beating them very well.
They were thumping.
So if they are beating you very well, the first game they beat you very well. The second game they beat you very well, and then the one that led to your qualification, you managed to beat a team that everyone was beating.
Yeah, very well.
Now you now got to the round of 16. You were now beaten very well again. You should not be disappointed.
No, you should be more in severe pain.
You should. I mean, if you are in pain, you should be asking important questions.
Okay.
What do I need to go now and do if I still have a job? What do I now go back home to do?
Why we didn't have a job?
I mean, there will be reviews. They will ask him questions. I know. I mean, definitely, you go to tournaments, you're coming back home with like 9 goals in the bag.
Look, he's the landlord of under 17.
No, and that's one of the things that they should look at. No one should feel like a landlord of a job at that level. It doesn't. It's not. It won't help because maybe what the ladies need is a change of system.
There was a time that Dan Boso was the perennial
yes,
coach
for the under 17 as well.
Under 20.
Under 20.
Yes.
And that's to until it start failing. And it will have to bow out. So Olowokere has done well in the past, but at the same time, he should not be entirely disappointed.
I thought you prescribed drug for him since he's in pain, but you are saying things that will give him more pains.
I think Olowokere just needs. It's not like he's in pain like that. Every manager knows exactly.
The man says he's in severe pain.
Every manager actually knows his team. Okay. You know your team. You know what you are going to.
This guy Olowokere, his name is Daniel. He doesn't love you. I thought he would give you an Chelsea, but he's adding more to your.
It's
pain.
not an heartbreak. It was clear. He did 4-0.
All right. The round of 16 matches were concluded last night in the under 17 World Cup in Morocco, where North Korea beat Morocco, the host, like thieves. Okay, that was on Tuesday. Now Mexico, where yesterday we didn't have thrashing except we are thrashing too. Yeah. This under 17 has been thrashing everywhere. Mexico beat Paraguay 1-0. Spain now really lost to France. Well, it ended goalless. But the penalty ended 5-4, and France defeated Spain.
Those are painful results.
Yes, that was the pain one. Canada, they beat Zambia. Why every African that was represented in this, they were beaten like thieves that stole a goat in the market. 6-0, that game ended. Canada beat them 6-0. The same Canada that beat us like criminals. Okay, so Japan also beat Colombia like criminals 4-0, meaning the quarterfinals are now confirmed. On Saturday, Brazil will take on Canada, and that will be a game to look out for. Yeah. The same day, Japan, and on Sunday, France will take on Netherlands, and Mexico will take on Nigeria's conquerors, Italy.
Yeah, I mean, it's beginning to look like how it should be because it keeps getting closer to the ultimate, and then you keep seeing the not so good team falling down and in a very terrible way. And you were talking about African football. I mean, African, generally, when we get to global stage, except for in recent times when we see some of the men football doing well, we actually don't have. I think some part of the world, especially European and South American side, whenever they see them pitch with South Africa, with African teams in a group, on a global stage, they feel that's going to be a plus for us because we actually don't have what it takes to compete in the current style of football. The modern football doesn't need strength. Doesn't need too much of dissipating energy. It needs a lot of technical know-how, a lot of clinical display. The way you touch ball, the way you pass your ball, positionings of players. These are one of the things that we still don't know. In fact, the Super Eagles, last time I still watched them, I still see them running to where the ball runs to. You know, the modern football now leaves room for you to be able to maintain your position and let the midfielders look for where you are. When you are free, run into space, player comes to your side, someone else is free. You see the way football moves from hand to hand. We don't have, I look at the Super Eagles, we don't have any player that can throw long passes, that can switch side from left to right, let alone the Flamingos or the Flying Eagles or the rest of Africa for that matter. So for me, I'm not surprised they receive, even if it's 11 or 10-0. I'm not surprised because when you're playing Canada, these people at any level,
they are more technical.
They understand football. Canada, USA, women football. Canada, Brazil, USA, Spain, Brazil.
Norway.
Just leave it to them. So the rest can go there and just give them a tough time.
Go and learn. Just the learning process. Okay, all right. Let's talk about what happened yesterday in the Carabao Cup, or you call it EFL Cup, and of course the League Cup in England. Swansea City thought they didn't tell them that there's a country in Africa. The country starts with N. That is, if you call the police first, you don't win the case. It doesn't mean you're winning the case. They scored first, and Man City ended up beating them 3-1. That game ended. Arsenal, of course, we said it here. Yeah. There's nothing Brighton could have done against Arsenal. But the one that we said here will happen and actually happened was Crystal Palace. But I never saw it coming that it will be a thrashing. Because 3-0 to me is a thrashing. Beating Liverpool 3-0 by Crystal Palace, and Liverpool even getting a red card in that game. What is wrong with Liverpool?
Actually saw the game side by side with Chelsea game, and what I saw is the body language of the manager, which is very big concern for me. He was 2-0 down, and he was still playing with the linesman, and I don't know whatever I was communicating with the man, but it's the body language for me. If you 2-0 down, a manager that has been losing 4 games in a row, that's going to be his 5th one. You should not be funny on the touchline. You should not be easy. He can go on and lie that he didn't feel his best players. Gakpo was not there, Salah was not there. But
did I tell him not to feel?
But this is Liverpool, a team that wins the Premier League. The second team can still fight very well in the Carabao Cup. And you go against the Crystal Palace as well that didn't start Mateta and most of their key players as well. And yet you 2-0 down at the halftime. Eventually the game ended 3-0. It was a disappointing one. And I think Liverpool fans right now, we're beginning to feel like it's getting out of hand. Manager, we love the Premier League trophy. It's good, but you know, this is not the first time we are seeing the Premier League trophy in this decade.
There are stories coming through concerning management looking through that man now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the managers now in the EPL that people begin to, submit CV on his job now. He's beginning to say, Liverpool, in case you need help, we know how to help you in this situation, because we know Liverpool was in a very terrible case before Jurgen Klopp came. And when Jurgen Klopp came, this man came immediately. And he rode on the back of Jurgen Klopp labor in the first season, thanks to the way he was humble about it. Because when he was receiving the Premier League trophy, he did actually chant Jurgen Klopp to make sure that we made it clear to everyone that this was not entirely about me. It
was what the man has cooked.
So now that it's about him, they gave him money, sign anyone you want. He was signing 150, 120, signing everywhere. You have your team now. Because in my own opinion, that's his team now. You have your team now, and you are not even competing because you had of the Carabao Cup. You are not doing well in the Premier League. I don't know what you're going to be able to do in the Champions League. So it's a very sad one. Liverpool fans, we know them to be very calm. We know them to be very quiet.
They were calm for years now.
Yeah,
when they were
we know them to be very quiet. So he might go away with one of these. But I don't think.
The management spoke immediately after the game. Said, if you're thinking we're going to, sack him, we rule out any possibility of sacking him. Or just forget about. Well, but one thing, when they begin to talk like this, as a manager, you should be very, very careful.
Exactly what I'm saying. The fact that
we are not.
They would have just been quiet. The fact that
don't even say anything.
Even the management know what they're doing with that kind of statement. That we are already receiving questions.
Most definitely
for your future. But don't worry, we got you. And himself will be like, how long will you got me?
Because in football, when they begin to talk about coach,
exactly,
like that, we are not.
The fact that it's the management that is coming out to rule out option of letting him go already shows that there is pressure, even within the management, because there will be a lot of people at the table. Some of them are already like, are you sure? Okay, no, let's rally around him. So it's a statement of like a vote of confidence has been passed. They feel like he's still okay. But if he continues for the next 3 games, they will come out to make a statement.
Because in our competition now, he has lost 6 now.
Yeah.
So if he continues to lose, let's say he loses 10 more, 4 more games to make it 10.
They will watch media roast him. The management will listen to the media. They will listen to the roast.
I'm sure Jamie Carragher will have something to say.
He will, and people will start suggesting managers for them that are free. Jurgen Klopp also was at an interview last week where he was saying he didn't rule out a return to Liverpool in the future. But maybe the future is not so far now anymore with what is happening in Liverpool.
Newcastle, they beat Tottenham Hotspur 2-0. And to the game that surprised me, Chelsea, I don't know what's wrong with Chelsea. They are going crazy. Leon Delap getting a very stupid red card, if you ask me. Chelsea at the point were leading 3-0. I never thought that game would end narrowly like this. I thought it was going to be a thumping for Chelsea. But eventually it ended 4-3. And if I was even praying, referee, end this game. Before this thing, we go to 4-4 and penalty will come.
Yeah, that's one of the things that can happen when a typical 2 Premier League side meets. It can be like that. All they need is to get a goal to get back into the game. Once they score a goal, the spirit is on, the momentum is there. So for Chelsea yesterday, no one actually expect them to go 3-0 up with that kind of team they field yesterday.
Yeah.
Most of their regular players were not on the field. There is James, Caicedo, Enzo, all of them, and they were able to go 3-0 ahead.
When the man saw that Ogunle, he had to start bringing them.
So, and the bulk of the hero yesterday is still from the back. The defensive question
problem with Chelsea.
You look at Chelsea in the middle, very strong, and the front, very great. But the defense is very bad. Adarabioyo was there yesterday, very poor. And even the young man, Achampong, was not so bad.
I think his name should change to Kodarabioyo, not Adarabioyo.
So for Chelsea yesterday, I think it was just one of their still not so good performance. Still one of not so good performance. Because if Wolves was a better side, because Wolves too have been struggling. They lost to Burnley over the weekend, and there have been talks about it. The fans are not happy with the performance. So if it was a typical Wolves, they would have defeated Chelsea yesterday. Thanks to our boy Arokodare, he was on target yesterday.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a good one for him, even though the team didn't win. But you need disciplinary issues in the club. There's an issue about character, about being disciplined, and about carelessness.
That one was coming out of injury for the first time, playing since the Club World Cup, and all he could do was to get that stupid red card.
Well, it happens sometimes when players are coming back from injury, they can be aggressive because they feel like my injured was done on the field. I won't let anyone else mess with me, so I want to go out there protect myself.
Me that give
but
injury.
It was just very naive with the way he was doing it.
That was stupid.
The first foul was even enough to get a red card for him.
Exactly.
And the second one, I mean, no one could argue that. There was no VAR to check it, but everyone saw it clearly that was not needed. You went for the ball, but it was clear enough for the ball. You went with an elbow, you got the red card. It will be missed against Tottenham Hotspur. It's not a good one, but the main question is on Enzo Maresca, because even himself has got a record in this trend of records.
They're all in discipline.
About 7 records for them now in a row. It's not a good one.
It's not good at all. Okay, for the pairing in the quarterfinal, we are in the fifth round now, and the fifth round of EFA Cup is the quarterfinal stage. Man City will be playing Brentford. Brentford, they are now looking like giant killers. And of course, Arsenal will play again Crystal Palace. That will be a repeat of the game at the weekend. And Cardiff, Chelsea got the best of the pairings in the quarterfinals because they will be playing Cardiff City, and that's the only team that is coming from lower division. Newcastle will play Fulham. So the way it appears, Chelsea might just be winning this EFL Cup.
Well, yeah, if Chelsea didn't, if they by before then are able to set up themselves very well, because a team like Cardiff have come this far. Not long ago they were in the Premier League as well, so they understand the Premier League tempo. They understand how we play in the Premier League, so they are not going to be afraid of Chelsea when it's time to play. But we know Chelsea in cup competitions. They might not be going in the league, but once Chelsea are getting closer,
don't let them see final.
The moment they see semi-finals, there's a trouble.
Even
if it is Arsenal they meet in the final, it is wahala. If it is Man City,
winning spirit, they
know they have. It's not about the players on the field. The club have a thing for
the DNA of the
once
club.
They see the trophy, everybody just turn on their beast mode, and you start seeing Caicedo playing like Messi and Maradona together. So it's one thing about Chelsea, a very good draw for them. Somehow they always know how to get that in cups.
Exactly.
The same thing at the Club World Cup. They will just somehow
maneuver the top guys.
Sometimes I wonder if this was Man City, people will say, that's a Joro. But even Chelsea that people don't like, always get that kind of favorable draws. And to be honest, in football, you need a bit of that luck.
Of course.
Need a bit of that luck.
No, football is like that. 99% inspiration, 1% perspiration. That's what you need. For the games that went down yesterday in Serie A, AS Roma 2, Parma 1. Of course, Como defeated Hellas Verona 3-1. Juventus also beat Udinese 3-1. Bologna played a goalless draw with Torino. Genoa were defeated at home by Cremonese 2-0. And for Inter Milan, they beat Fiorentina like thieves 3-0. That game ended. In the league on last night, Le Havre beat Brest 1-0. I don't know what's wrong with my favorite Brest. I think I'm leaving them now.
Brest is down now.
Brest is really down. They need to be brought up. I'm telling you. Lorient also played. That's a surprise game. I mean, PSG 1-1. What's wrong with PSG?
I mean, a lot of people are angry with PSG now, usually white paper boys, because that's
they spoiled their ticket last night.
No one expected. I know a guy in the house who was not so happy to
In
go to
this
bed
house.
last night. Yeah, who was not so happy to go to bed last night. We had to rally around him and say, you know what, in this game you lose
was in
some, you
severe
lose
pain.
some. He was in serious severe pain. He's listening to me right now, and I'm just saying, let's send the words to him. Just stay strong, my brother. It happens.
I love you.
Yeah, okay, but honestly, it was a game. It shows that PSG's pattern of play now is it's already getting cast, and the man needs to work.
He don't cast.
He don't cast. Since that Chelsea, he's been struggling because we saw how he struggled against even Tottenham at the Super Cup, and since then he's come into the season. It's not been very good for this time last season. They were still unbeaten, and they were by miles ahead of everyone else. So now, the likes of Strasbourg will be going above them on the table because they managed to win yesterday. So it is a very bad one for Luis Enrique and the Ballon d'Or winner. At that, because when you win Ballon d'Or, you don't go from there to not being able to win big matches
down.
and
Just
that.
falling like
So
that.
most of their players are also injured as well. They can also bank on that.
Okay.
But eventually, no one expected them to draw yesterday.
Okay, for other game to lose, where their name didn't actually sound well yesterday. They played draw, so maybe to draw now. Against Rennes, they played 2-2. Strasbourg beat Auxerre like criminal. That's Chelsea light. Each time you hear Strasbourg, Chelsea Team B, 3-0. Of course, Paris FC played 3-3 with Lyon, and Nantes were beaten at home by AS Monaco 5-3. That game ended. Marseille played 2-2 with Angers, while Nice and Lille played. It was Nice 2, Lille 0, and Metz also defeated Lens 2-0. So those are the games that went down last night in the Ligue 1 in France.
I was telling Bam Bam here some weeks ago that watch out for Strasbourg. He thought I was just being biased.
No. Strasbourg, they are doing some great things. Games also went down in the DFB Poker, and of course, as well as the Copa del Rey. But these ones are not something that we can waste our time on. Coupe de France as well. Games also went down yesterday. Okay. For today, yes, we have. I think we have an action coming on in. Two actions actually. In the Serie A, we have Cagliari taking on Sassuolo. Pisa will be hosting Lazio. In the Copa del Rey, we have a game coming on as well. Plenty games as well in the Copa del Rey, as well as the DFB Poker. So these are the games that are coming down this beautiful day. When we come at 6:15 on the Cruise Show, Cruise Sport, we'll have enough time to be talking about all of these games and much more. Okay. But before we begin to roll out this morning on the show, some people have been reacting to the apologies by. We talked about it briefly last night. About the Real Madrid man. You're talking about Vini Jr. about his apology, saying that the apology they are seeing some arrogance in the apology as well, because if you apologize to your team mate, to the chairman of the club, and to the fans, why would you not apologize to the coach?
Maybe
it was the coach that substituted you and you made all those.
Maybe he didn't feel he's done anything out of the ordinary. A lot of managers say they always like it when their players are subbed off and they're angry. It shows that they want to play so much. So for a manager, the manager too might be like, you didn't offend me. I didn't need that in the statement. And also, of course, he himself might feel like, I just want to play. It's El Clasico. You don't remove Cristiano Ronaldo in El Clasico and you expect him not to react. No, let's be honest. Imagine removing Ronaldo while Lamine Yamal. Why Messi is still on the pitch? He wants to be in games like this. Yeah. Stop him off. He wasn't injured. He wasn't the one who missed the penalty. He's the guy that has been in Madrid before some guys that you now call the face of Real Madrid. And you sub him off. You expect him not to react. No, he's not. It's not supposed to be like that. So he might feel like he has not offended the manager. And if the manager understands, they might be in good terms by now. But if he doesn't understand, it might be the beginning of the end of Vinicius Jr. in Real Madrid.
Okay, the beginning of the end of Vini Jr. at Real Madrid, because when you begin to have issues with your coach, something will happen. He will just, at the end of the day, will tell the management he doesn't need you again. And if he's doing well, they will listen to him. Unless when he's not doing well, they will not listen. At 6:15, we have more. We're talking about sport and much more right here. Melody 100.7 FM. Big ups to Daniel Adieme, the sports here.
Good morning.
For coming through this morning. Let's have a breather now. At the other side, we'll be looking through the People's Assembly segment of the show this morning, where you are, honorable member in the house, and we'll be doing justice to all of the things that we do together. Keep it locked right here. The finest is still in the building.
100.7. 100.7.
100.7.
Melody.
100.7.
From Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The time is 9 a.m. Melody 100.7 FM.
If you ain't for that, I go spray money. Finish up into Jojo, baby, my check go renew. Listen, it go be by me. That's if I share all the lights, mommy, baby, get Cali. Oh, Bella, go, I get the money, Fine pass Rihanna, this up I know be rock you. Pass the who can't shake got you. That's much, you look go crazy. Your body na cha-cha, go crazy. I flash your manners, go crazy. And I take back to your pattern, go crazy. With some mommy dada, go crazy. And I go spend my dollars, go crazy. Your bank account in the balance, go crazy. You know see my soldier gallant, why should you give me trouble, yo?
I just love how she live. Most of my salary, no question. I will love me, she don't feel it. Ram so yeah, barbecue. Me and you, I take you. Because of you, look at yourself, brother, me, I tell you. If you see me, they should have check out the law. Feel like they my tender. Check out the law. Say the beauty, beautiful. Some but I'm beautiful. I don't believe.
Say you dey feel the groove. Now you say now you don't. But you say now don't. This one no be taboo. I am in Marosa. Dara lo ma hotel. Ọmọ bọ́lá ti tó. Súnmọ́ mi kó bá mi jọ. Súnmọ́ mi baby jẹ́ Cali. Oh, Bella, go, I get the money. Fine pass Rihanna, this up I know be rock you. Pass the who can't shake got you. That's go crazy. Your body na cha-cha, go crazy. I flash your manners, go crazy. And I take back to your pattern, go crazy. With some mommy dada, go crazy. And I go spend my dollars, go crazy. Your bank account go balance, go crazy. You know see my soldier gallant, why should you give me trouble, yo?
Love this station, Melody 100.7 FM.
That's right. Good morning once again. This is the People's Assembly segment of the show this morning. Another beautiful time to join in this morning and be a partaker in the assembly. How are you doing? The Speaker of the House is seated. Honorable Speaker here, the finest. Where are the honorable members? Come and mark your register this morning. Now, where are we going this morning? As I said, so many things happening in Nigeria. We'll be looking at one after the other. But first, let's begin this way. Yesterday, the presidency decided to bow to pressure. You know, Nigerians have been talking before now that, look, this president didn't even know the people he gave pardon to. He granted pardon and amnesty. So they are now saying, well, how can you grant pardon to drug barons? People who have been convicted of murder, high-profile cases. That it was the wrong one that the president did at that time. The president now ordered that everything should be rechecked and be looked into again, which they did, and at the end of the day, they removed some people's name yesterday. Now, after this was done, some Nigerians have started talking, hey, we said it now, this president is not the one in charge. This president is not in charge. That's what some people are feeling like, that the president is not the one in charge. There are people who are the ones in charge of this country, decision making, that the president is only just to append signatures. that they were the ones that just got the names of people that they wanted to pardon, not the president, and they also put the document before the president, and the president signed. And at the end of the day, when Nigerians started making noise about it, the president had to say, what's happening? They now had to recheck all of the names, because as at yesterday afternoon, remember when I was in Politics of Melody, I was telling you what happened concerning the withdrawal. So the president decided to withdraw the pardon earlier granted to 175 convicts, including drug traffickers, kidnappers, and fraudsters, following public outrage that trailed the initial clemency, the list that was earlier released on October 11. Of course, this came as the president ordered a review of the pardon granted at the National Council of State meeting on October 9, 2021. The statement issued yesterday said, consequently, certain persons convicted of serious crimes such as kidnapping, drug-related issues, human trafficking, fraud, unlawful possession of firearms and dealing, etc., were deleted from the list. And others who had been hitherto pardoned in the old list had their sentences commuted. So that's why people were like, how can the president grant pardon to drug barons? And people, they had firearms, they arrested them with firearms. They couldn't explain how they got them. People were dealing in firearms, traffickers, kidnappers, and all of these people in the first instance. So that was why the president now said, okay, they should have another recheck and review of the entire situation. And that was why they removed 175 names from it now. So the question this morning, what was your view concerning this, especially with what some Nigerians are saying, that this president is not the one in charge? They said it about Buhari as well, that Buhari was not the one in charge. Buhari was just there to sign letters and sign papers. So they've been saying it about Tinubu as well. So that statement, that line of statement, what does it mean to you when you hear it? Do you think with what has happened concerning this granting pardon to criminals, you think it laid actually credence to the fact that this president is not in charge? Or you think otherwise? What's your thought this morning? That's where we're going this morning. 0705 507 1007. 0705 507 1007. And 0702 520 1007. 0702 520 1007. What is your take on this issue this morning? Let's begin to go through the messages and the phones now. Hello, good morning, welcome. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Honorable Oyewole. How is your constituency this morning?
So we are feeling fine in my constituency this morning.
I hear you people have plenty of food in your constituency.
Yes, now.
Yeah, so.
Carry trailer up and pack some.
Yeah, okay. Don't worry. Good morning.
Yeah. To me, for the people that are saying that president is not in charge, yeah, everybody has right to use our own opinion. President cannot be in every place or in every department at a time. That is why there is always special advisor on this, minister of this, clinical of this, of that. So their own is to come and give the president report on whatever he wants to do. So based on the report they gave to him, so that is why he acted, because he believed that they cannot lie to him. But I like the president for one thing. When there is outcry like that, he always verify what caused this noise. Based on the noise of the public, that is why he went back and do the rightful thing. If I think that it's another person or another president, if you just say, I've done it, so I cannot lose. But for him to have retraced his step back, kudos to him. Meaning that he listens to the voice of the people on the street. So that is my own take. Saying that he's not in charge. For him to have gone back and retrace it, it shows that he's in charge. But the people that he put in charge, they are the one that mess up. God help us.
Thank you so much, Honorable Iwale from Mania constituency. He says the man is still in charge, but the people who are around him are the problem. You know, that's something that some people always say, that the people around the appointees sometimes are the problems. And so who do we blame then? Because you are the one that actually appointed them. Does it mean you don't really know the people you appointed? Okay, that's a question for another day. But the question this morning is, with what people are saying, what's your own take this morning? Do you also believe that what some people are saying, that this president is actually not in charge, just signing papers there, is true because of this situation? 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. Keep the messages coming as well as you're trying to call. Also, keep your messages coming. We'll be taking them one after the other. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. People believe that the president, he truly is fully in charge. He will know he will be the one to have brought the names of the people that he granted amnesty. Now granting amnesty to people of shady character, and now saying, okay, let's review it again. They said, in fact, a lawyer has said that the president has even erred. The president has gone wrong in, after granting amnesty, that you can't withdraw it. That in law, you can't withdraw, you can't revoke amnesty that you have granted. So that's what some people are saying now. I do not know how true. This is another thing we'll start looking at. We'll get lawyers to look at this one. Okay. Thank you so much. Samson Ibiwoye says, I'm enjoying your program all the way from Ilorin, Kwara State. Samson Ibiwoye, thank you so much. All right, commentator Jolo Ashuario as well, say good morning. Good morning to you. Okay, so drop your reactions and the calls concerning this issue. Is the president, I mean, just as Mr. Oyewole said from Monia, the president is still in charge, but the people he actually appointed are the ones that are messing things up. If the people he appointed are messing things up, is he in charge? Is he not the one that actually appointed them? That is the question some people will ask again. I don't know. I don't know about you. What's your take on this issue this morning? 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. Now, for people who are saying they feel the president is not in charge, they are saying it based on the fact that, look, this is not the first time that the president will, or the presidency will take a decision and reverse it. The only one they didn't reverse is subsidy removal. There were some decisions they've taken in the past that after a few days you hear they have reversed it, or it's not like that again. They have done this. So that is why some people are now alleging or insinuating that this president is not actually the one in charge. He's just there to sign papers. That his guys are the one taking it. In fact, they mentioned somebody's name. I don't want to mention. That is the one that is running things, that the president is just signing the document. But what's your take concerning this? Because after granting amnesty to drug barons, kidnappers, arms dealers, bandits and all of that, they now reverse and say, no, let's remove 175 names from the list we initially gave. So they now approved 35. From 175, from the numbers they granted before, they now approve 35, remove a whole 175. Meaning before, all of the 210 people that they granted amnesty to in the first instance were wrong people. So right now, 175 out of 210, that's massive. That's massive. So that's why people are now saying, if he was one in charge, wouldn't he know the people he gave amnesty? That before he granted amnesty, he will know them now. You know, this is Eniola Folabina. I know him very well. This is Preacher Adegoke. I know him very no. I know. This is Marcos Agbeniga. I know him. Let me grant him. But some people are alleging that he just brought the list before the president. The president just signed. Maybe he just looked at, okay, about Macaulay. Oh, okay. Oh, Ken Saro-Wiwa. I know that one. He didn't check others, and he just signed it. That's what some people are saying. So that's why we're looking at it in the assembly this morning. What's your take? What do you make of this? Do you feel what those who are saying the president is not in charge? You think they have something to, they have a good point, or you think otherwise? 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. All right, getting some calls that they are dropping, coming in as dropped calls. So please try to call me back again. But let's go to the messages you sent in now, and let's take care of the messages while I'm waiting for the call. All right, this one from Adeyanju Ismail says, I'm sending in from Monia. Said, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I think the president, just like the last caller said, is still in charge, but I think he's giving too much room to his appointees to operate. He's not watching them very well, because if you don't watch them very well, they might end up spoiling things for you. And that's why I will advise the president to open his eyes and watch the people he has appointed to work with him before they spoil his name. Because I think he means well in some of his decisions, but he should watch out before they tarnish his image. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. All right, thank you as well. All right, this one from Victor. He said, your name is Victor from Iwo Road. He said, as for the Mr. President, he said some of the decisions they've taken in the past, they reverse them. And when you keep doing something and you're reversing, it means you don't know what you're doing. So I want to suggest that Mr. President should just what? Just step down. Step down from where now? Okay. Do we step down in Nigeria? Okay. All right, thank you. And this one from, say, my name is Maruf Adedoyin from Sawmill. I say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I think Mr. President is still in charge, but he's not also having enough time to concentrate because he travels too much. I think Mr. President should just reduce the frequency with which he travels, and things will be better for us. Okay, that's according to you. Okay, and this one says, my name is Afar Badmos. Says from Ijaye. Okay, says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I want to believe the president is still in charge, but maybe he has plenty things in his head, and age is not so on his side. So that is why I will urge Nigerians to vote in younger president in subsequent elections, because all these old people, it will always have a way of catching up when the time comes. Okay, 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. I'm still reading your messages. Okay, this one says, my name is Blessing. Said, Mr. Speaker, good morning. I don't think the president is fully in charge. I think there are people who are bigger. In every government in Nigeria, we've always had cabal. I think there's also a cabal situation in this government as well. They are the ones that take the major decision, I think, and the president cannot say no to them because they are it's paddy from the past. Anyway, that's your message. Okay. Right. And this one says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. My name is Helen Adeyanju from Makobo. I want to believe the president is still in charge. I want to believe, but he should show us more commitment for us to believe that he's in charge. Because if things like this keep happening, people will believe he's not in charge. As you said, there are some decisions they've taken in the past and they reverse them. If you keep taking the decisions, you're reversing them, people will believe you are not in charge. That's what it is. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, well, my take on this, my name is Michael from Makobo.
Okay, thank you.
My take on this is not even about the president being in charge or not being in charge. My own is why this set of people, why kidnappers and banditries and, like there are a lot of people who could be granted pardon. Why this set of people, why the wrong people? Understand? So discussing about the president being in charge or not being in charge is not even like the main stuff. The main stuff is who issues these names, why these people. There are a lot of people who needed those pardons. Why choose these people? So, to me, I feel like there's something wrong somewhere. Because I don't think you just grant pardon to these people just like that. Understand? And why will you have people who will grant pardons to kidnappers? Understand? There are a lot of people who need these pardons. Why grant it to kidnappers and banditry, people who are with guns and all of that? Just all wrong set of people. 175 people, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. So discussing about the president being in charge or not being in charge is not even like the main stuff. The main stuff is who give these names, because clearly the president didn't offer these names. Someone came up with these names. The president didn't do any assessment. He just signed and say, okay, let's grant these people. He didn't do any assessment. It happened in every presidency. The president is not even the main one who bring out these names. People always bring these names, but it's the president's work to assess them properly to know if they deserve pardons. Understand? So whoever bring those names up needs to be checked, because there are so many wrong names. They need to be, to be checked.
Exactly.
It's wrong.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Well, the reason people who are saying this statement that whether he's in charge or not is because of the 100, just as Michael said, 175 is damn too much. You granted amnesty to 210 people. You granted clemency to 210 people, and out of 210 people, only 35 were now found to be worthy of it. 175 were not even worthy of the amnesty and clemency. So that is why people are now saying, if they brought all of these wrong people, kidnappers, bandits, drug dealers, arms dealers, to you as the president, didn't you go through the list in the first place? Did you just sign? Or you don't even know the people you're granting amnesty to? Because you're supposed to know the people you're granting amnesty to, at least, if not all of them, know some. So that's why some people are now alleging that, it appears this president is not in charge. They just brought something to him, he just signed. It's like somebody, a guy in the office, they bring a document to you to sign. You must scrutinize the document, check very well. If it's a document that will put you in trouble as the head of the place, won't you check the document very well? So that's why the people are alleging, who are insinuating that it's like the president isn't in charge, are saying it because they feel if the president is in charge, he will know the people who he's signing their amnesty. Or he just saw the list, he saw, Herbert Macaulay, he saw Ken Saro-Wiwa and the Ogoni 4, and let's just sign it. Whereas they have over 195 others there. Didn't they check all those? That's why they are alleging. Anyway, what's your own view this morning is what we're looking at in the assembly this morning. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. Still taking your messages. Plenty messages here. My name is this one said, my name is Emmanuel. Yes, from Iwo Road. I think the president totally missed it because just as you said, Mr. Speaker, how can they bring a document to you? You will not sign. You are not scrutinizing it, and you just signed it, and you ended up embarrassing your government, embarrassing the nation by granting amnesty to 175 unworthy people consisting of drug barons, drug dealers, arms dealers, bandits, and all the wrong people. I think this is an insult and embarrassment to a nation. I think Mr. President didn't do well in this one. If he didn't know the people, wouldn't he call them and ask, whoever that brought the list, wouldn't he call his assistant, especially Gbajabi Amila, who is his chief of staff, to sit him down and ask, who is this person, who is this person, and who is this person, if he didn't know them? But he just signed something that he wasn't supposed to sign, and he has embarrassed all of us as a nation. I think this is wrong. Well, this is from Emmanuel. All right, thank you. Ridwanullah from Ologweru says, good morning, sir. I think the president didn't do well in the amnesty thing because just as you analyze it, how can you have 175 unworthy people? A whole 175, this is wrong. 175, if we were talking about maybe 10 out of the number or 15, it will be understandable. But 175, the wrong people are even more than the worthy people, because as you said yesterday, I listened to your show yesterday, Politics on Melody, and you have said it this morning again, only 35 people were brought back to be worthy of the amnesty, meaning the remaining 175 are wrong people. How did we get here? That you grant amnesty to 210 people and 175 are wrong people, only 35 are right. Just as the last caller said, they need to check who suggested these names, who submitted these names, and why did the president himself sign without even checking the people whose names are on the list before he signed it. I think it's an insult and embarrassment to the nation. Mr. President didn't do well in this one. Thank you so much for your message. Abdul Mumin from Olutakperi says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I've been trying to call. I don't know what's wrong. That's why I sent in this message. I'm surprised myself. Ordinarily, the call should have been trooping in. But what I'm saying is the call is dropping. Yes, dropping like drop calls. But make use of the messages, no problem. Yes, he said on the issue we are talking about this morning, I think the president is not fully in charge. If you look at some of the decisions in the past that they've taken and they've reversed, I don't think the president is fully in charge. If the president had waited till he stabilized in office before this subsidy removal thing, I don't think he would have removed it, because the people who are indirectly in charge maybe would have prevented him from taking that decision. But because the man said it from day one of this swearing in, that's why he succeeded in removing the subsidy. Otherwise, the people who are indirectly in charge would have made him not to do it. So just check out this list as you analyze it, Mr. Speaker. 175 people not worthy to have the amnesty. I think this is an embarrassment to a nation that claims to be giant of Africa. That you grant amnesty to 210 people and only 35 were found to be of good character. Others are drug dealers, bandits, kidnappers, barons, and all of them. The president erred in this one. He deserves. He said the whole country deserves an apology from the president for embarrassing us. That's your message this morning. Okay, it's Melody 100.7 FM, Melody Sunrise this beautiful morning, and the finest is here this beautiful day. Let me have a short breather. When I return, continue with your messages and still look through your calls as well. Keep it locked right here. This is the People's Assembly segment of the show, where we look at issues around us in Nigeria. Keep it locked right here.
I love this station, Melody 100.7 FM.
Doing business without advertising is like winking at a girl in the dark. Do not be like a potential bachelor who is busy cutting an eye for a beautiful lady in a very dark room. Give your business the much needed publicity it deserves. Come do business with us by advertising your goods and services on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan, and let's use our platform to uplift your own. Advertise with us by contacting our marketing department at number 2 MB Makpadero Street, Bodewa Simi, Basharun, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Telephone 0915-500-107. That is 0915-500-1007. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms at Melody 107 FM. At Melody FM Ibadan, we help make your business to blow. Yaga yaga. Melody FM, your real home of entertainment. Stay cool.
This Melody. 100.7. 100.7.
100.7.
Melody.
100.7.
All right, thank you for being there still. This is still Melody Sunrise on Melody 100.7 FM, the People's Assembly segment of the show, gradually hitting home stretch on this segment. But before I begin to wrap up this segment of the show, I still have some messages here this morning, and because I've been coming in and dropping, But no problem. We have the messages to take care of. And this one says, my name is John from Gate. I think Mr. President didn't do well with this one. He actually put all of us in an embarrassing mood because he has embarrassed the nation. If out of 210, a whole 175 are found to be wrong people, then the president should be questioned as well. Who will question the president? Okay. All right, thank you for your message this morning. Okay, this one says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. My name is Olaoluwa from Akobo. God bless you. You're doing well. Oh, thank you. You said for this topic we are looking at this morning, I think the president deserves to be made to apologize to Nigerians for the embarrassment he has caused the nation. And this shouldn't be swept under the carpet. It should be investigated. Who are the people, just like one of the callers said, who are the people that put the names there? The names of drug dealers, the name of bandits, the names of arms dealers, the names of kidnappers in these names of worthy people to be given amnesty. I think this is a big embarrassment to the nation, and the presidency needs to give us more explanation concerning this matter. All right, this one from Monsor. Your name is Monsor from Ogun State. Where in Ogun State, please? You say, I think those who are putting this list, the names of these people on this list are also guilty of the crime of these people. So we need to check. Maybe we have bandits in government, we have kidnappers in government, we have drug dealers in government, we have barons in the government. So that is what the president needs to do. If the president is not complicit himself, then heads are supposed to rule concerning this matter. I rest my case. That's what he said. He rests his case. Okay, thank you so much. I have about a few more moments to wrap up this conversation this morning. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. Okay, this one says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. He says, when you were talking about it yesterday, I was wondering, what is wrong? What is wrong with us in this part of the world? How can a whole 175 people be the wrong people that didn't deserve the amnesty and clemency in the first place? Who put the names there? We need to know who are the people that put the names there. For the president himself, he didn't check the name, he just signed. It shows you something that the president might not be in charge fully, as some people are alleging. But I think the president needs to do more. Heads need to rule concerning this, because this is a big embarrassment to the nation. Thank you. And this one says, my name is Emmanuel from Ujuri. I think the president have erred in this one. If we were in a country where things work well, the president himself should have resigned because of this thing he did. Haba, take it easy on the president, okay? Okay, and let's see, 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. Hello, good morning. Hello? Okay, sorry about that. Another drop call, I don't know. Is it the network? Sorry about that. Okay, so for those who have succeeded in sending in messages, thank you so much. Yeah, that's the essence. If you can't get in via the call, you have opportunity of sending in messages. I will also be acknowledging your messages, just as I've been doing, just as I've done this morning on the show. So, for those who are saying we deserve apology from the president, let's see, maybe the presidency will issue an apology letter to all of us. Let's see what will happen. Okay. All right, let's begin to wrap things up this morning. This segment of the show, People's Assembly segment. Thank you so much for being part of this segment. Let's have a breather. At the other side, we're celebrating their birthday today, the second to the very last day in the month of October. We have people who popped out of the labor room on this day. Who are they? You'll get to know very shortly. So thank you to all the honorable members, those who try to call. and those who called and got in successfully, and those who didn't get in, we appreciate your effort as well. And those who sent in all of these beautiful messages, we appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go to the deck now. At the other side, we'll be looking through the Melody Surprise segment. In the meantime, here is Ribena alongside Joe Boy, Adoni on this one. Melody Sunrise, Melody 100.7 FM with the finest.
You fair no, she no money, no demand your ex, I don't deep, molly yellow, I took money, you mean no she pass, I don't be, sugar Ghana, she my bounty, like she vodka, she no buy me, move for my cotton she don't do, in a nutshell, but I've ice bunny, honey TP me, pussy last song, na 6.2 inches, could you blow me kisses? I've been singing walk of God in my baby, Mokos in my baby, Sunday on my baby. Come and sing the walk of God in my baby. Waited on a Sunday, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Treat you nice, I could do you well. Full package, you be 10. They know they see a type around on these days. Anybody from who you don't make mistake. Too sweet, give me jelly like a cheesecake. You want any conny, I know send these babes. Say what's up, I go like this. You got what I want, so you give me baby. I be a boy for your matter. Nobody knows if it's scatter the connection with me and you be yeah. My sherry back on. Now you are the see for my future. The bag we get see they go enjoy. You are me perfect picture. Cotton she don't do, in a nutshell, but I've ice bunny. Honey TP me, pussy last song, na 6.2 inches. Could you blow me kisses? You want me to have me pussy? I've been singing walk of God in my baby, Mokos in my baby, Sunday on my baby. Come and see the walk of God in my baby. Waited on a Sunday, hallelujah, praise the Lord. I've been singing walk of God in my baby. Mokos in my baby, Sunday on my baby. Come and see the walk of God in my baby. Waited on a Sunday, hallelujah, praise the Lord.
If you be mine, cause we compatible when you come to say, baby, take it or leave it, go pay, what's it they go pay, baby, take it or leave it, go pay, what's it they go pay. Orobo keep up, now your waist. Want to hold you down like say now you the economy. Hasta la vista, I say goodbye, now your ex loose. Hasta la vista, now your ex loose. I can provide all the things you like. Keep giving on till you're satisfied. Without you's my weakness, you're my kryptonite. If I do you wrong, I apologize. I don't care if them don't like leave us alone. You and I on this journey, I'm taking you home. Hasta la vista, I say goodbye, now your ex loose. Hasta la vista, now your ex loose. Orobo keep up, now your waist loose. Want to hold you down like say now you be economy. Hasta la vista, I say goodbye, now your ex loose. Hasta la vista, now your ex loose. It's time to be corrected. What is it you want and I won't do? I don't even know what I'm saying. They won't go back to me. Sacrifice it and I Orobo kibo, now your waist.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM.
No time for fake love, so you better wake up. I don't need you anyway, want you to stay away. Goodbye, I'm so gone. Like I said, my focus, I don't be in the rain, so you don't feel touch me again. It's your bush, your my face, your medicine, no one again. So get your bush, of my face, your medicine, no one again. You don't say the love don't sour, leave my tower for Saka. Right now I don't need your love. Lying all the time, you know the fear God. You want drain my energy, psychology, monopoly on my body. I say make you hate your bush, of my face, your medicine, no one again. So get your bush, of my face, your medicine, no one again. Surely I don't learn my lesson. No go cry me for my mommy. Need to start it, I run from person. We won't use me, play. Go to God, I don't want anyone to use me, go. Keep the loving alcohol. Oh, you talk now, walk the call. It's your bush, of my face. Your medicine, no one again. So get your bush, of my face. Your medicine, no one again.
Yeah, medicine there coming from no other than Mercia. Yeah, doing that beautiful song up in here this morning. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. Yes, the very last Thursday in the month. I mean, it feels so good to be here, seeing the very last Thursday in the month. I remember welcoming you to the very first Thursday in the month, and I'm also talking about the last Thursday today. I mean, if no be God, now who he go be? Now who he for be? So we thank God for his grace. He's seeing us through every time, of course, the way we go every day, giving us the energy to do all of the things we do on this beautiful day, October 30, 2025. And today happens to be the 303rd day of the year, 303. 303rd day of the year. And what that tells you is that we have 62 days to go, 2 months and 2 days to the end of the year 2025. Whatever you have to do to still achieve, you have 62 days to go. Don't say it's too short, I can't achieve anything again. No, who tells you that? God can bring his magic anytime. No, not magic. God doesn't do magic. It's miracle. I know someone who built a duplex in 27 days. They spent just 27 days to build a house. Once there is money, you can achieve anything. So, I'm using that to tell you that there's nothing that cannot happen. There's nothing you still can't achieve in the remaining 62 days of the year. All you need to do is keep your focus. Keep your focus. Keep your eyes on the goal. And of course, make sure you're doing the right thing and do it the right way. So, 62 more days to go to the end of the year 2025. And on these days, some people popped out of the labor room. So let's quickly celebrate them right now. You know, every day We do this every time on this radio station. So who are the people that popped out of the labor room today? So if you're among those who popped out of the labor room, you were born today, you popped out of the labor room today, we celebrate you. Let me first celebrate my own, one of my guys, Sheyi Akinbobola is his name. Sheyi Akinbobola is one of our guys. He has a Command Day Secondary School, Odogbo Ibadan, Old Students Association, 98 set, Old Student Association. Yeah, today is his birthday. Talking about Sheyi Akinbobola. So we celebrate you. Melody 100.7 FM. Today is your birthday, we say. We celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. Wishing you long life in good health and prosperity. And all of the things you wish yourself, we wish you the very best of it. And on behalf of everyone and the executive and members of CDSS IOSA 98 set, we say happy birthday to you. God bless you, Sheyi Akinbobola. Enjoy your day. So if you're also celebrating today, just like Sheyi, we also celebrate with you. Whether we know you or not, we celebrate you today. Everyone celebrating, we celebrate you. Let's begin by also celebrating all of these other guys celebrating. Royal Pink Yokenwa, today is your birthday. Happy birthday to her. Yes, happy birthday to you. There's one of the ladies that served under me back in the day. Is a year older today in the eastern part of Nigeria. John Wachuku, today is also your birthday. Aduragbemi Samuel is your birthday today. And it's also your birthday, Pastor Bemi Odunoga. Yes, that's one of my students at the NBA back in the day. Ijoma Otebola is also your birthday today. Happy birthday. Ronson Ibe is your birthday today, a professional colleague back in the day. Happy birthday. Ugoma Chidebere is your birthday today as well. Chinasa Uje is your birthday today as well, 30th of October. So happy birthday to you. Wishing all of these guys long life in good health and prosperity. Not forgetting Moshood Deremi. Yes, as one of my IT students back in the day, but he's a big boy now. All the way in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So happy birthday to all of these people celebrating today. God bless your new age. We wish you the very best. On behalf of everyone here, we say happy birthday to you. God bless your new age. Enjoy your day.
Happy birthday, I'm a friend. Yeah. One more year on them. Yeah. Go on a vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again. Yeah, yeah. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. Whoa. One more year on them. Yeah. More life to your cow there till the end. Real from me, I no pretend. Big birthday, bash. If I ever on the ground, nigga, splash. Give thanks for we life. Oh gosh, watch it, they make me go deep in at the stash. Drink and smoke so we frost. Turn up the sound box. Girl, them a bubble to the max. Everything well, cool and relax. So we send out the location. They a pass spot. We a pop champagne non-stop, yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Yeah. One more year on them. Yeah. Go on a vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again, yeah, yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Whoa. One more year on them. Yeah. More life to your cow there till the end. Real from me, I no pretend. Yeah. Still I live, so we loving life. It's another year, so we are rejoice. Be a family around, we not paranoid. Gratitude is a must, so make we build a vibe. Yeah, the most I prayer we no go without. If a negative, me tell you love it out. Heart clean with health and strength, what you are worried about. While the most I blessing you, yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Yeah. One more year upon them. Yeah. Go on a vibe, give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again, yeah, yeah. Happy birthday.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM.
All right, still on with the finals this morning. This beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. Yes, I promised I was going to be sharing something with you this morning. Yes, I promised last night 10 footballers that decided to change from being footballers to politicians. Who are they? Before I wrap up this morning, let me quickly give you these people who decided to drop football or retire from football and join politics. One of them is Andriy Shevchenko. Yes, Andriy Shevchenko was a remarkable football player throughout his career, represented reputable teams like Chelsea, AC Milan, and Dynamo Kyiv. Additionally, he won this Ballon d'Or. Throughout his playing days, Shevchenko's interest in politics was notable, and in the 90s, he publicly backed the Social Democratic Party of Ukraine, and he also joined Ukraine Forward immediately after retirement in 2012 before going into coaching. George Weah, of course, you know that one very well. In Africa here, former president of Liberia, regarded as one of football's greats, as he is the only player from Africa to win the Ballon d'Or. To date, no African has achieved that, with stints with teams such as Chelsea, AC Milan, and AS Monaco. His first stint in politics was in 2005, when he contested for Liberia's presidency. However, he lost to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf in that election, but in 2018, he was sworn in as president. Romario of Brazil, remember him? Scored some remarkable goals at the 1994 World Cup in Brazil. He was a great player who played for SV Eindhoven, FC Barcelona, Fluminense of Brazil, of course, as well as Flamengo of Brazil. In addition to winning the Copa America twice in 1989 and 1997, he was a member of the 1994 squad that won the FIFA World Cup for Brazil. Currently, he's serving as a senator from Rio de Janeiro, and he's been doing that since 2014. Romario has dedicated his legislative efforts to improving the lives of individuals with disabilities. He is a passionate advocate for marginalized communities and a champion of improved healthcare, education, and anti-corruption policies. Another one is Lilian Thuram. Lilian Thuram, his son is still playing football right now. He was a quick, powerful, and versatile player capable of playing both as centre-back and right back. After his retirement, he became a political commentator, a social justice activist, an author, and a philanthropist. He has used his platform to fight against racism and discrimination, established the Lilian Thuram Foundation, and written books of the subject, though he has never held a political office, but he's a politician. Hakan Şükür. Yes, Hakan Şükür, those who've been following football very well remember this guy, a great Turkish footballer. Finest player in the history of Turkey, Hakan Şükür, scored 51 goals in 112 games for his country and holds the record for most goals scored for Galatasaray with 288. In 2011, Şükür was elected to the Turkish parliament as a member of the ruling Justice and Development Party. Sol Campbell of England represented clubs like Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal because he attacked Ed Miliband's mansion tax in 2014 and stated that he would like to run for politics with the Conservatives. He backed the vote because Leave campaign in 2016, and after failing to make the shortlist for the Conservative mayoral nomination in 2015. He's a politician there as well. Cuauhtémoc Blanco, one of Mexico's best football stars, scored 35 goals and received 119 caps for his country, Mexico, from 1995 to 2014. He's a legend in Mexico and now a politician as well. Kaka Kataze, one of Georgia's most celebrated footballers, Kaka Kataze, earned 83 caps for the national team and spent nearly a decade with AC Milan between 2000 and 2010. He is now a politician and joining the Georgian Dream Democratic Party and securing a seat in parliament. Pelé, widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Pelé of Brazil was among the most successful and reputable sports figures of the 20th century. After retirement, he had a big impact on international issues in addition to the football legacy, and he was Brazil's extraordinary minister for sport, a UN ambassador, and of course for ecology at UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador as well. Zico, one of the greatest football stars from Brazil. He also joined politics after playing football. So these are the guys who left football and joined politics. I promised and I've delivered it this morning to you. Let's begin to roll out this morning. Thank you so much for being part of the show. As I leave now, it will be time for Oroilu with Ambassador Okwemi Ayorinde, MC Swagger. When he is done, it will be time for Oluremi. And at the other side, so many other beautiful things will be flowing one after the other. You know how we do it here. Thank you so much. A big up to Daniel Ade, who is being relieved now by Denike Adesui, DJ Medicine, as I call her. And of course, Oyewole Adetoro, Amos 33, Moses, Marcos, Timothy, all of them taking care of the stream right there and engineering unit. My name is Pretty Adegoke. You call me the finest, the nature's finest, DJ Pretty the finest. I'm out of here now. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, 6 p.m. I'll be here again for the cruise show as I drive you home. God bless your day. Enjoy your day and make sure you do not hurt anybody. Keep your head up. And I'm out. See you on the next one. Good morning.
You already know you're supposed to be loving.